Elon Musk and his journey in crypto. So I probably should have gone back and checked the exact dates a little bit more, but he's had a big year when it comes to crypto. He's just had a big year overall, but he sort of towards the start of the year, he was kind of getting in the mix. I think it was sort of it was like episode 3 of this podcast. So it must have been in February that it was Elon Musk was accepting crypto, or he kind of came out of left field. Like the crypto ecosystem was just sort of ticking along. And then he just suddenly came out and said, "Oh, we bought a bunch of Bitcoin and we're going to be, getting involved with that." And it caught everybody off guard because crypto had been developing its own little ecosystem of influencers and, people who had been in the scene, and different investors were slowly coming in and things like that. But Elon was just a bigger fish, especially since he's massive on Twitter, and a lot of the crypto debate, crypto Twitter is this kind of hub of community discussion. So when he came in, he just completely blocked out the sun of everybody else who was already sort of an influencer in the space, and suddenly had an enormous following and reach. And so he kind of was sort of teasing it at Dogecoin for a while as being like, "Oh, I like Dogecoin," and there was these theories about he's bought up this huge billions of dollars in this one central wallet, and he's sending these cryptic messages. And he sort of never really confirmed or denied that until later on he did say, "Yeah, I have some Dogecoin," but he never said if he had like a massive stash or he just had a little bit. And then we were watching as he sort of slowly started to figure out the crypto ecosystem a bit himself, because it seems like at the time I said, and I think it sort of held up pretty well, that it seemed like he had just got some advice maybe from his engineers or whatever, who were big BTC fans, and they told him, "Look, we should definitely do this." And he said, "Yeah, sure." And he's known for just trusting his team. If they have a good idea and he can see, okay, there's something here, he'll just say, "All right, great, whatever you think, just run with it." But then only if it turns into a disaster, he'll kind of dig into the details and figure it out himself. So Tesla had some very strange rollout where they were accepting BTC, but they had some kind of strange policies around refunds and stuff. And they had some very strange shenanigans with their website as well, too, where their FAQ sort of said, "We accept Bitcoin." And then it had some explanation about, "We don't accept Bitcoin forks," or if you send us Bitcoin cash, it won't get to us. But then that was sort of taken away. They sort of took that off. And there was a lot of sort of back and forth there. And so then it all came to a head kind of a couple of months later, where it seemed like it didn't go that well, because then Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin entirely, which caught everybody off guard just as much as beginning to accept it, then suddenly stopping for supposedly environmental concerns, which also seemed pretty ridiculous, because he's, an energy pioneer with batteries and everything. How would he suddenly be surprised that Bitcoin was using energy? That didn't make any sense. And then he was just kind of drifted off the crypto radar.